We already talked to JT. We're good.
Yeah.
Just let me ask that though. When he gets into that second, third level, and you're just watching him pull away, what is that like?
That's amazing, man. I know he's been looking to have one of these type of games all year. I know our O-line's been looking to be able to help him out like that, but just seeing it happening is just surprising. Just like, man, like that guy's really good. So I'm glad we were able to make that happen.
You guys had a game like this somewhat, last week until obviously it changed. But how did it feel today to the two of you to run as much as you did to finish the deal and win this game?
I felt good just doing whatever we had to do, just to get the W, but it turned out way better than we expected. The O-line did a great job opening up the hole, and then JT, did the rest. So that feels good whenever we can just move the ball as an offense and just play complementary football.
Do you remember the last time you only threw 11 passes and won the game?
I'm not sure. I normally don't keep track of how many attempts I have, but I'm glad we were able to run the ball today and get the dub.
With what happened with Jonathan last week, how big was it for you guys to just kind of rally around him this week?
Nah, it's great. We never think about the past too much because it's football, it's life. Adversity is going to hit you, one way or another. So it's about how you bounce back from it, and I feel like we did a great job with that this week. And shout out to JT and O-line for doing their thing.
What did you see on the
interception?
We had vertical routes. They kind of shifted into like a cover 2 look. Backside safety wasn't held. I probably could have done a better job with my eyes with that, but I could have hit it. I just pulled him too far in the middle and gave the safety a chance to intercept.
What did you think of Josh Downs' tightrope back to get you in there?
Nah, that was surprising as well because I thought he was about to go out of bounds, and then I just seen him keep running. I'm like, all right, well, thanks for that.
How do you think the 12 straight runs that you all had throughout that game just kind of reset the offense after early interception? You all get rolling on the ground and obviously take off.
I think it's just finding ways, just to make it work. Of course, we don't want to have early turnovers. We don't want to have turnovers at all. But Shane did a great job, calling it. O-line did a great job of executing the blocking scheme up front, and then JT, took advantage and did the rest. So it's good when we get to do things like that.
You're a quarterback. I mean, primarily your job is to throw a ball, but is it any less fun when you win this way?
Nah. Because I know Shane's gonna give me a chance to go out there and run myself. So I'm not mad at it at all. It gives the O-line a chance to work their game and perfect some of their blocking moves up there. So they did a great job with that. Shane did a great job calling it. So as long as we get the W, I'm not mad at it.
You did one more throw.
You go long stretches without throwing. How do you find a way to stay ready for a moment like you had at the end when you have to hit that third game?
Like you just said, being a quarterback, my job is to pass the ball, deliver the ball. So whenever there's an opportunity to do so, I'm expected to complete passes and make them happen regardless of how long I've been without throwing a pass. So I'm just trying to do my job the best way I can.
What's that feeling like to squeeze the life out of the opposing team on a play like that? I know you had to run right after just to bleed the clock and know, okay, when y'all get the ball back, it's over.
It's good to execute our situations. That's the main thing because we always harp on situations, being in situations like that where we got to manage the clock and take advantage of it. So it's great whenever we get to put that product on the field and do so. It's not more so about the opponent, because we feel like if there's anybody on the other side of the ball, as long as we do our job, we should be good.
This is kind of random, but the TV camera showed you warming up with the rugby ball. How long have you done that, and what's the thinking behind that?
I started doing that probably like a month and a half ago maybe. I actually saw Jaden Daniels doing something with a basketball, and I heard something about them, like his hands adjusting to the bigger, elements. So I thought about, getting a rugby ball is kind of football shape, just allowing my hands to adjust to the football or the rugby ball, which is, it being bigger. So once I get the football, it's kind of like a Nerf ball in my hand. I can just do whatever I need.
Do you feel like it's helped?
Oh yeah, for sure. Sam and Joe, they've been using it with me a little bit, so we feel like it's been helping.
With a ground performance like this and just kind of all of the changes up front for you, how impressed are you with just the way they've been able to evolve and respond to all the adversity on the line?
Next man up mentality. That's what we always have. Regardless of who's in there, we expect them to do that job the right way. Just them dominating today, I know it's good for their morale. It boosts them up, just to let them know that they are the greatest O-line in the NFL right now. So it's just great just to see those guys take advantage of the opportunity and do so.
What does it
A
mean?
few weeks ago, you were talking up here about how you need to get JT rolling. So it's how refreshing is it to see what he's done these past couple of weeks?
No, it's great. It just lets us know that we have the offense to put up numbers like that in the rushing game. We just got to match it with the pass game and just be a complete offense. So we're still working on that, but we know our run game is great. We just got to complement everything else.
I know you mentioned that you look at every game and approach it with a very high level of seriousness, but to still be playing for a playoff spot, what does that mean to you?
We still have an opportunity, with some help from other people, but, we're just taking it one game at a time, because it doesn't do us any good if everybody else does what they have to do to help us out, and then we don't go out there and take advantage of it. So we're just thinking about just winning each and every game, that we have left, and just, leaving the rest up to God.
Anthony, your defense had 3 turnovers, but 3 takeaways. Kenny had 2. That's the second time he said that. What's special about him that helps elevate the whole team?
That's great. He's a great leader, a great ball player. He always finds a way to, be where the football is. He put out some hurdle moves today I've never seen him do before, but it's just great just to see our defense, rally together, play strong and physical football, and just be out there making plays. It gives us a chance to go out there and do what we do, and it's just a blessing to have those guys doing their job the right way.
I'm sure you've probably heard by now you've now had the most prolific rushing season for a Colts quarterback. What's that mean for you?
It's great. I feel like that's expected. Everybody knows I can, do decently well on the ground with my legs, but that's a blessing and all. But I want to make sure I'm a complete quarterback. So the turnovers, I got to limit those. And passing the ball, delivering the ball, I'm still trying to grow and be better at that. But it is a blessing for me to have opportunities to get on the ground and make something happen.
When you got here, is like you mentioned, this was kind of an expected. You thought you would probably achieve something like that at some point.
I will.
Like that you would have this type of season as a runner, like this standout performance.
Oh yeah, I always want to be able to make plays whenever I can. If it is on the ground, that's what I got to do. The team expects it of me, so I got to go out there and do it. But like I said, I want to be a complete quarterback for the squad, and hopefully I can pair the running with the passing attack and just make it happen.
So did you try to get down at the half-yard line for JT to get that 3rd touchdown, or how do y'all go about
I did
it?
not, actually. I actually thought I got in, but I'm not mad at it, man. He had a great day today, so he deserves it. And I'm glad he was able to get his numbers up.